This is an introduction into simultaneous equations. Now, it can be quite scary, these kinds of questions, and I'm not saying they're not tricky, but with simultaneous equations, you can check your answers are correct at the end yourself, so you feel comfortable knowing that you will get them full 3 marks that are on the exam paper. Now, the objective of doing these is to get our x on its own and our y on its own. That's the objective. And to do that, we have to do maths and algebra. So I've done an example that we can walk through so you can try and understand it bit by bit. So, when adding, we subtract. Now, what that means is when both the equations have got the odd sign, you do the opposite, which is subtract. Crazy, I know, but that's how it is. So, the reason we do that is because we need to get x on its own. And to get x on its own, we would have to get rid of these 3 y's. And to do that, we have to take them away from each other. So, let's not confuse you. 5 minus 2 is 3, so that's 3x. We all got that, yeah? Now we need to subtract these from each other. So in theory, we've cancelled them out because they're both the same. And then we do 41, subtract 20 gives us 21. You with me? So now this is basic algebra. We know that when it looks like this, we get the 3 and we divide it by 21. We know that 3 divided by 21 is 7. So our x equals 7. So we've done that. That's done. Now you wonder, what do we do next? We need to find y, because that's a simultaneous equation, to find the x and the y. So to find the y, we're going to substitute our x into equation 1. So now we're going back into the old school method of substitution. So we're going to put it into number 1. So 5 times 7, because that's our x, plus 3y equals 41. So that's 35 plus 3y equals 41. Now to get the y on its own, we've got to move that 35 over the equal sign. And if you remember, when there's an equal sign and we're moving a number over, we change the sign, the symbol. So it's a plus 35. So it's going to be 41, subtract 35, equals 6. 3 divided by 6 equals 2. So we have now found our y. Our y equals 2. That's it. In theory, that's it. We found our answer. Oops, that shouldn't be there. So we can always check the answer. And then we know and we're comfortable we've got it right. So we have, going into 1 again, 5 bracket 7 where the x is, plus 3 where the y is a 2, and then that equals 41. 35 plus 6 equals 41. So we know that that answer is right. If the answer was not 41, as it is in the original equation, you have done something wrong and you need to go back and check all your workings out. It is very important to not do these questions in your head. Method marks are imperative with these kinds of questions where you could have got the X right, but you got the Y wrong, therefore your answer's wrong. But you would have got a mark for getting your X right. Really important. So, get rid of that. And I'm going to get rid of that because my whiteboard did not want to work. So we're going to do the same here, but we're going to do it together. And we're going to follow the rules as we did before. So we know that these are adding. So step 1 is to change the sign to a negative. So this is to get our y's on their own because we know x minus x is nothing. And it's gone, and they've cancelled each other out. So we're going to do 7 minus 3, which is 4y, equals 64, subtract 28, which is 36. So 4y equals 36. Now we're going to divide this 4 into 36. So the answer is 9. Our y is 9. Okay? So now let's do the second bit. Sorry, we'll put that as 1. Now we're going to find x this time. So we're going to do x plus 7 times 9 equals 64. So we have x plus 63 equals 64. We want x on its own, so we're going to take that over. 64 subtract 63 is 1. So x equals 1. We could leave it like that, but we're going to check our answer. Some teachers don't even tell you to check your answer, and that is something I really don't understand. I think you should check your answer if you have the ability to do so. So we're going back to equation 1. We know that x is 1 plus 7 by 9 should all equal 64. So we know that 7 times 9, 63, plus the 1 equals 64. There you go. Your answer's right, correct. And like I said before, if it didn't equal 64, what this is, you have done something wrong and you need to go back and check your working out. If you want to try this one yourself, pause the video. So step 1, look at the signs. Both adding, so we're going to subtract. And this will get us x on its own.